Hey guys, you already know who I am. I'm not going to do the intro. This isn't going to be your typical type of video. This is honestly a video that I don't really want to do, but it's a video I think that needs to be done. So let me just break it down for you guys. Recently, North Carolina Senator Thom Tillis, pretty sure that's his name, or Thom Tillis. At this rate, I don't care. But he legislated a bill reforming the DMCA, which, if you guys didn't know, and I don't expect you to know, is the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. It has been a law that has been around since October of 1998, so pretty much just as old as I am. And it was an outdated law that had a lot of issues, and pretty much what Senator did was I'm honestly going to say it, made it worse. In this new law, basically there's going to be harsher punishments, and by that I mean unjust punishments. So basically, let's say you're doing a live stream or you release a video, and within that live stream or video there's a tidbit of material that's copyrighted, whether it be music or clips from a movie that you're trying to review, or even, just live streaming you watching TV, or hell, it could even be a reaction video. Basically, if that content gets content ID'd, it leads to a DMCA strike, a copyright strike. And from there, first it was pretty much, when you get stricken down, you don't get monetized on your channel. All the proceeds from that video, if you do make money from your videos, go directly towards the people who have the material copyrighted. These days, with the bill that the senator is trying to pass, it's a much harsher punishment. It's can lead up to thousands of dollars worth of fines, and not only that, but it can actually lead to imprisonment just for having a little bit of copyrighted material on your videos. It's, in my personal opinion, heinous. It's something that I think is corrupt. I don't even think he's actually looked into the situation. I'm going to be real with you guys. The only reason why I think he even approached the DMCA is so he could get reelected. He's gotten PACs, which are pretty much lobbies and donations from Comcast, Universal, Sony, pretty big multi-million-dollar companies. And pretty much content creation, whether it's on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, you name it, it's, I don't know how to explain this. It's pretty much a dire situation. If you seek entertainment from any of those formats, whether it be your favorite YouTuber, could be people like me, could be people like Markiplier, PewDiePie, or whoever you support, as a content creator. If you use YouTube as a platform for entertainment in any sort of a circumstance, pretty much content creators are at risk. Is the only way I can really say it right now. It's the only way I can get the verbiage out of my mouth, because right now I am completely tongue twisted. It feels like just when you thought this year couldn't be any more worse than it already is, it's like a complete and just total kick in the crotch. So pretty much a majority, and I want to say like a vast majority, like I don't even know who wouldn't be, but a vast majority of content creators, especially ones who either talk about music in some capacity, reaction channels, people who used licensed or copyrighted material in any way, shape, or form, they're at risk of heavy fines and imprisonment. Let's just put it bluntly out there. This isn't, like I said, this isn't the normal type of video. That's why I don't have the gimmick on. That's why I don't have the glasses on. That's why my voice is just... That's why I just feel defeated right now. And I'm pretty sure you guys can tell. But the DMCA has become a law that in the span of a few years, from where content creators, joked about how heinous it is, how the system is just already being used and abused as it is, to one where just for having like a 15-second clip in your song, it may or may not land you in prison. I'm trying to be as articulate as I can, because on the podcast that I did earlier today with Austin, not going to put the link in. If you know where it is, you know where it is. Not going to plug it, but as I've already mentioned on the podcast, it's a corrupt law. It's, at this point, not even something that can be petitioned. It's something that needs to be discussed in a larger platform, and not just towards content creators or fans themselves, but I think this needs to be brought to the attention of our senators and our representatives, that this is unjust. It's corrupt. It's pretty much everything I've said earlier. It's heinous. It's egregious. It's a bill being reformed into a law that's only going to do more harm than good. Now, on the broader scope of things, the main targets are going to be the kinds of people who illegally upload content, whether it be music or TV shows or just copyrighted material. Sort of like the same thing with illegal music sites from back in the day, like Napster and LimeWire and stuff. But I know, as a content creator and as someone who follows this sort of thing, that it's not just going to target those people. It's going to target the reactors, the music channels, like I said, pretty much any and all content creators. It's going to do more harm than good. And I don't really know how else to express this, but contact your representative, whoever they may be. Contact the senators, whoever they may be, your elected officials, whoever. Because this is something that should not be done. I can't remember what I was going to say now. How do I say this? Basically, the way this law was even brought up is another way you can tell that it's just corrupt, because it was presented under the radar in such a way where by the time that the bill actually caught any heat, it's most likely going to be too late, and it's pretty much up to the faith of Congress, which I don't have, to the faith of the senators, which I don't have, and to the faith of our government, which I don't have, to pretty much reject this bill, to veto this bill. And if this law passes, content creation as a whole is going to suffer a seismic change, and not for the better. So, if you support content creating, whether it be your favorite YouTuber, or your favorite Twitch streamer, your favorite Facebook streamer, or whatever, just try to get in touch with your local representative, because we pretty much don't have a lot of time before this bill may or may not go into effect. And knowing this year, knowing what has already happened this year, I have a bad feeling. I have a terribly, terribly bad feeling that this is only going to get much worse from here. So, I'm not even going to ask for likes or whatever, but like I said, just up to us now. It's been your Jesse Keller. This has been Jesse Keller, and I'm defeated.